This video is a demo of the Project Pipeline app of Empower Your Projects. And the purpose of this app is to establish a continuous uninterrupted flow for project organizations. Because the best project management success stories, they all have in common that they all create more flow. And they show that that is sufficient to get another 20 to 50% extra output. And these are not even high runners. Well, if you can sell that, that is worth millions. And the continuous uninterrupted flow is the maximum flow possible. Well, that's worth spending some minutes to see how that works. This video consists of 4 parts. And the first 3 parts are about the sequential flow or the single pipeline. And that is replenishing just in time to create a continuous uninterrupted flow. It is for mitigating disturbances to quickly restore disrupted flows. It is for continuous improvement to prevent disturbances altogether. And the 4th part is about parallel workflows, and this is pushing the boundaries to its limits. The app runs on iOS and Android and in the web browser. Data is also exported to a spreadsheet and synchronized with the app. My name is Jan van Egmond. I'm the creator of Empower Your Projects and this app. Let me start by sharing my screen. And the first thing I like to show is the project roadmap. And this is how it shows on my mobile. And for the rest of this demo, I will use the browser. Replenishing just in time is the most critical activity to create continuous uninterrupted flow. And this roadmap shows what is just in time to replenish the pipeline. Imagine that project gets started later. Then the continuity will be broken and output drops. And when project gets started earlier, the pipeline might jam or even get stuck. And then also output drops. Well, the roadmap always shows when to start project for the best performance. This is the roadmap of continuous uninterrupted flow. It is the maximum output everybody will be available for. And it shows what is safe to promise to clients. It is ideal for aligning with stakeholders, business strategists, project managers, clients, everybody who needs to have a crystal clear overview. For day-to-day use by project managers and team members is the project's plan board. And that shows where projects are currently in the pipeline. On the left is the sales funnel, to the right is where projects get completed. And in the middle is the bottleneck. And instead of talking about the bottleneck, it is tradition to talk about the drum. And it is common practice to place a buffer just before the drum to smooth the flow, to smooth the workload. Well, just in time, projects get moved from the charted into the schedule to start column. The app takes care of that. And then everybody knows exactly when it is time to start the next project. And there is a message about it in the app as well. And this is how to create a continuous uninterrupted flow. Well, the second step is to mitigate disturbances when you still can do something about it and when you still can prevent a lot of damage. Well, disturbances is when projects move too fast or too slow, or when they start to jam, or when pipelines run empty. What's special about disturbance of the flow is that they can be detected earlier than project managers can tell based on what they see in their project. And this app will signal this and make projects or columns red or purple to show something is wrong. And again, with a message in the app. And this is also great for them to use in their daily routine or in their daily stand-up. Very agile. Well, the app is archiving disturbances for later analysis and ongoing improvement. And this way it is possible to prevent the most disruptive disturbances altogether. The 4th step is about parallel pipelines, and they smartly utilize spare capacity to further increase output. And this is pushing the boundaries to its limits. But how to keep everything tuned and synchronized? For this I go back again to the single pipeline for a moment. To keep a pipeline synchronized and tuned, we only need to know the velocity and the level of fluctuations in that pipeline. When I only show the bottleneck, it is easier to see. The velocity corresponds with the slope of the roadmap, and the level of uncertainty corresponds with the width of the roadmap. And when the slope or the width of the roadmap changes, it changes also when the pipeline must be replenished and what is safe to promise to clients. Well, a game changer is that the velocity and the fluctuations can simply be measured by how projects move across the plan board. And the app takes care of that. And this is independent of what is influencing the velocity and the fluctuations. Also not when it is another pipeline, and even when it is because of sharing resources. And there we go. Each pipeline can be managed as a single pipeline despite the influences that are working on it. Replenishing, mitigating disturbances, and ongoing improvement, as if the other pipelines don't even exist, despite the influences they give. Even when there are other parallel workflows that the resources are shared with. And with this approach, every project organization can match the best project management success stories. My name is Jan van Egmond, Project Management Hacker, because there are better ways that are easier to learn and easier to use. Thanks for watching.